I'm Logan Crawford, and right now on Spotlight, we're speaking with a very talented author. Her name is Maigen Jones, and she has written a powerful book. It is called Journey of a Survivor, Demons and Predators. It is a powerful narrative that delves not only to the harrowing experiences of child sexual abuse, but also charts a path towards healing and empowerment. Born and raised in Brooklyn, New York, her passion for storytelling shines through her work, offering hope and guidance to others facing similar struggles. We're delighted to have this very talented author join us here today on Spotlight. We thank our team at Prime 7 Media for helping us put her in the spotlight today. And we ask viewers like you to support writers like her by subscribing to our channel, by purchasing her wonderful book. The links are below this interview. Maigen, great to see you here today on Spotlight.
Great to see you, Logan. Great to see you, sir.
Thanks for being with us. This is such a powerful book, your own true story. And I
Thank you.
think it's going to help a lot of people because people do have their challenges, their struggles. They are abuse survivors like yourself. Tell us a little bit about why you decided to put your story down on paper.
Well, because I believe it was time. Um, our young people have a lot of struggles in sexuality, sexual abuse, a lot of challenges in identity crisis. So I felt it was time to tell my side of the story,
Yeah.
um, to let others know that you can make it, no matter what your struggles is, no matter how life curveball hits you, you can make it through, and you don't have to succumb to the way society says you have to be.
Yeah, absolutely. What was it like writing this book? Was it hard? Was it painful to relive some of these disturbing times?
It was more shocking trying to write the book because it was shocking. It was a phenomenal experience because a lot of the instances that happened to me, I had, because of childhood trauma and life situations, I had suppressed it a lot, you
Mm,
know? And when I was writing, images and events started to come back to me that I had totally forgot about.
yeah,
And it was pretty hard, pretty big struggle to put it down on paper.
yeah.
And because I had forgiven those that um, disrespected me as a child growing up, I did not want to mention any names, but
Mm,
just tell the event.
yeah. I'm sure it was
Forgiving
very,
is a
very,
very forgiving is a very, very big part of the journey.
yeah. It's probably part of the healing, if you're angry and mad and vengeful, that
Yes,
wears on you. You're
it
carrying
does.
that around with everything else, and that is tough. Do you have any
It does.
advice for parents or other adults who might be in a child's life who fear that the child might have been abused?
Well, you might want to ask your child questions.
Hmm.
Just be really honest with them. Have so and so touched you? Why do you notice your child behavior around certain people, friends, family? If
Hmm.
they act as though they don't want to be around them, there's a reason for that.
Right.
Especially if they was always around them, all of a sudden now they withdraw.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a reason. Pay attention to your child. I've come to different events and conclusions that a that some children they lie on their parents, the step parents,
Hmm.
because they don't like them. I would very much advise those children not to do that
Yeah.
because being a pay attention to the fact that they don't like them for a reason. A lot of
Yeah.
things happen in life with these children that they don't want to
Absolutely.
really disclose to you.
Yeah. No. So
To the
look for
parents,
changes and
also
be,
pray.
yeah. Look for changes in behavior. Make sure you've got a good dialogue with your child. Have candid discussions
Yes,
with your child. All of that
yes,
might get you some of the answers that you need in order to help your
absolutely,
child. Was anybody there for
absolutely.
you? Was anybody, any adult there to help you?
In so many ways, yes, and so many ways, no.
Hmm.
For the very simple fact, I say no because I wasn't the one to disclose that information.
Hmm.
I wasn't the one to tell it because of fear. Um, Mostly fear. I didn't tell anybody. Um, I didn't want any my family members or friends to get in trouble. I didn't want a lot of arguing that was already being done in the household and among
Hmm.
family members. So I just kept it really to myself. I would advise children not to do that either. Find somebody. Be brave enough to find somebody
Yeah,
because you don't want to hold it in. God forbid. And also
exactly.
forgive them. You know, I tried my best with one of the family members to ask them why did they do that, and the answer they gave was because they were drunk,
Yeah.
they were on drugs. But I never got a sorry, but it's okay. You know, I
Hmm.
still forgave, and I had a healthy relationship with them growing up as a young adult into my adult life until they passed away.
Hmm.
Um, yeah, I was blessed like that, and I'm
Yeah.
grateful for that relationship.
Yeah. Has faith been part of your journey as well? Has your belief in God helped you?
Absolutely, it has, because I wouldn't be able to forgive if it wasn't for His capability of giving me the strength to be able to do so.
Hmm.
Yes, I would also advise children and young adults to get involved in different activities that's positive outside the home that may be abusive, outside the family that may be abusive. Find some kind of community work, church. I believe they still have PALs or whatever activities now they have.
Hmm.
Um, by all means, find something, find an avenue to release the tension it, inside and out
Hmm.
to give yourself that breathing room to be able to function.
Yeah. Very problematic for a lot of survivors is sometimes they're not believed. So they'll tell what an aunt or an uncle or a stepdad or somebody has done, and then they're not believed. That's really, really hard on a child. Is there anything
Yes, it
that a
is.
child can do to make sure their voice is heard?
Um, Write it down, write a
Mm.
letter. Um, right now we have avenues like Facebook. That's like the last place you really want to go to express.
Hmm.
But if it comes down to that, again, a family, tell family members outside the immediate home,
Yeah,
an uncle, a cousin, that's outside that immediate place where the abuse happened.
yeah,
If the abuse happened at a cousin house, go to another cousin that's not so closely related, closely
right.
with that other cousin. Find a way, baby. Find
Yeah,
a way.
absolutely,
You
absolutely.
don't want to hold it in.
Yeah. Holding it in is destructive. Then you feel like you have a secret, you have shame, you have guilt, and all of that. And you should have none of it because none of it is
Right.
the child's fault, of course. What
That's
message do
correct.
you hope readers take away from your book?
The message of love, forgiveness, empowerment, educational, that you can live a life that's blessed
Mm.
and you don't have to succumb to the life in which society says you have to be in order to function
Yeah,
because of the abuse, because of the shame.
yeah,
There's real love, pure love out there.
Absolutely. That's beautifully said. There is pure love. There is true love out there. Don't feel ashamed. Don't feel guilt. If you feel like you've been abused, talk to somebody you can trust. And I think you gave great advice there, Megan. If it's one side of the family, maybe go to the other side of the family so
Yes,
the other person doesn't have allies to shield them and protect them, to make sure that justice is served. Your book is powerful. It's a great
thank
wake-up
you. Yes,
call for parents to and teachers and other adults to look for the signs that a child might have been abused or might be hurting. The book is called Journey of a Survivor, Demons and Predators. It is a powerful book. It delves into the harrowing experiences of child sexual abuse, but more than that, it moves beyond it and shows you that there is a path forward towards healing and empowerment.
absolutely.
It's a great
Absolutely.
book, and we're so happy that you joined us here today, and we're so
Thank
happy
you so
that
much,
you wrote this
Logan.
book. And we appreciate your
Thank
time
you.
today, Megan.
Thank you so much. My pleasure, my honor.
Honor is all
Thank
mine.
you.
I appreciate your time. And to the folks at home, I'm Logan Crawford, thanking you for your time this time. Until next time on Spotlight.